Hi everyone, I'm Mark Hanrahan alongside Whitney Ward. We know that 2020 has been a challenging year.
So we want to take time to remember some of the most inspiring moments, people who overcame so many obstacles.
The Ridler Piano Bar closed its doors back in March. It's the Ridler family's main source of income.
So the musicians found another way to continue their passion for performing. They turned a floating dock into a stage on Deer Lake.
I was playing down at the piano bar when it was Giuliano Brothers, and when they decided to quit, I bought it. Been there for 5 years, and Chaz has been playing for a couple years because he wasn't old enough. Been there since he was 18.
I was always around music. Our Christmas is like a giant jam session. It's pretty funny.
It's been packed. It's been 100 reservations per night. It's been wonderful. We were packed Saturday night, we were closed on Tuesday. And all of a sudden it was just gone overnight. And we're pushing 6 months now since we've shut down. Take a little vacation, which I've needed anyway, but hey, you know, it's been a long time.
When I was 18 years old, I'd always do little side jobs around here, and I got a phone call to go do a cleanup job on like a beach over on Deer Lake, and they had a dock. They said, like, we need you to clean this beach up, but you need to take the dock with you. And I was like, well, let's build a stage, Dad. And he's like, what? Build a stage? Like a floating dock that we can play music on. And then we took it out and we were doing little gigs, and then we retired it because we're like, we don't really have time to go out on the lake because we're playing music every weekend. I think in the moment, like when we built it, we weren't really thinking like what we're gonna be doing in 2 years. We're just kind of like just grinding, like working hard in the moment, and that's what like kind of blindsided us. This whole thing's been crazy, you know.
I think when Sean came aboard a couple years ago, when it was like over 2 years ago, wasn't your first performance on the barge?
No, it wasn't.
So anyway,
that'd be a good story.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Go with me, man. He came in and was jamming with us. We're like, hey, you want a job? And he's like, no, I'm going on a cruise ship for 2 months, but I'll be back.
And then he came back, yeah. And Sean's like the prodigy, a piano player.
I'm gonna show you a good time.
I'm getting messages saying like, our family's been so like depressed. We've been at home. We've been locked up, and it just like blows my mind how happy we're making people. We're happy too to be playing music because it's like, that's our passion. The perfect word is love. Everybody's like, life is good, and that's what they get away from it, you know? People are screaming, hollering. They're like, you know, they drop their anchors, they're in their boats, they're, you know, just like, it's like the coolest thing in the world.
You got the whole lake singing Piano Man or Benny and the Jets or whatever. You know, it's just everybody's in. Everybody's in.
I heard that. Ooh, I like that too. We don't want to have people just give us money. We want to earn it. So we play request.
Today was gonna be the day that they'll never throw it back to you.
There's not great service on the lake, but people Venmo a song, you know, and usually they're pretty generous, especially during the times, you know, so.
We haven't played in the wind like this.
They're like, you know, here's 20 bucks for a song that was like pretty popular, and or 100 bucks sometimes, like anything helps.
I also want to say that like we want to make sure that people know we aren't being irresponsible here. Like people are on their boats and they're being safe, they're distancing. And it's not like a COVID breeding ground, you know.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want that ever.
No.
And they're on their boats anyways. Like they're hanging out at the lake with their family. It's like, oh, let's hop on the boat and go listen to some live music. I mean,
or on their decks or docks.
It's about as safe as it's like gonna get anyways, you know. We're just gonna be there to play some music and make them happy. And that's pretty much our goal here.
You can